So, not what it appears. I want to show you this here. Just a rock, right? Just an ugly old gray rock. Then on this side, oh, look at, there's some white prettiness. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look what's inside. Amethyst. Oh, is that beautiful? So I took that last night to Astro with me. And nothing is as it appears. So you find this rock, or you see this rock sitting here, and it's just a gray rock. Open it up a little bit more, turn it around, there's white crystal. And then inside is shining crystals of amethyst. Okay, so that's an example of nothing is what it appears. Look at this. This is quartz. This is beautiful. Look how big it is. Oh, wow, huh? Okay, so, and in the background, you saw the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. We left off with that yesterday. Hi, Irene. Good to see you. The oracle card today is the air signs, which you know I don't do astrology, so I want to talk about what they said this card represents. They said they want you to look at the butterflies. We've been talking a lot about the caterpillar to the butterfly, and the butterfly is an air creature, correct? Okay, and it wants you to understand that nothing is as it seems. Okay, if you were a caterpillar and I told you that you were going to turn into this beautiful butterfly in the future, and you're just a caterpillar crawling on the ground, you wouldn't believe it. Nothing is what it appears. That's the energy right now. So don't be deceived. Now, I had two things happen to me where an appointment called and said they couldn't come. An appointment called and said it's canceled to a different date. Okay, when these things happen, know that it's a reason behind it. Okay, the universe is keeping you away from that situation at that time. Right now, we're being divinely, big time, divinely protected. So if your dentist appointment gets canceled, yes, ma'am. Your lawyer appointment gets canceled, yes, ma'am. Whatever it is, go with the flow. That's what going with the flow is, because nothing's as it appears. Big time message there for somebody. And pink quartz is actually, they say, to bring in love and mission partners. And this is so huge and so heavy. And amethyst is actually my birthstone, but we don't really go with astrology anymore. So it's just my power stone. And it's been my purple power stone all my lives. So I love amethyst. But I just think that's so funny how it looks this way and then how it looks this way. Okay, so again, repeated messages there, but very important. We left off with the Lover's card in this deck. So we got the Knight of Wands we left off with in this deck. And I haven't reshuffled yesterday. I just left it the way it was, went to Astro, asked about the air sign card, and they wanted me to point out the butterfly and tell you also that we need air to breathe here, okay? So be very grateful for the air that you breathe. 2 people yesterday, one died and one's in the hospital because of the fact of air. One has pneumonia and's in the hospital, and the other died unexpectedly from a heart attack. And they're both friends of mine in Wisconsin. So they were just saying that the air sign is very important right now. Air is very important, and the butterfly was very important on that card. Okay, now here's my crystals that I had outside in the sun, and we'll be going through them in the future. but I wanted to show you those ones that I had today. Now, the bottom of the deck here is the Queen of Pentacles. So you have everything you need. You just need to charge it all. So just like with my crystals, okay, we have everything we need, but now we have to go into it more. So instead of just letting the crystal sit on your dresser, put it outside, get it charged in the sun. Stay away from the moon. The moon is just a space station. That was the other thing I was going to tell you. I get all these downloads in Astro, and then I try to remember them now. That's why I do these readings early in the morning. Okay, so everything is not what it seems. Now, it said to watch and see if we get the moon card or if we get the magician card, because they said that's the energy right now. The energy is a lot of illusions, a lot of lies, a lot of it's not what it seems to be. So again, if appointments cancel, good. Be grateful for the air that you're breathing, because some people aren't breathing. A lot of people are being taken out right now for whatever reasons, and their air is just being lifted from them. Okay, you have everything you need, Queen of Pentacles. Okay, but we have to charge the things we have. So instead, again, letting this sit down on the desk, charge it. Take it to Astro with you. I took this one the night before, this one last night. What do I do in Astro with them? You know, that's my thing. And, you know, you can do your thing. But I won't get into all that. But I do want to say, did you notice already? I've been talking for 6-7 minutes and I've repeated myself a lot. Okay, it's very important that these messages get out, and they're having me repeat a lot of stuff. So I really don't like doing that, but that's what I have to do. Okay, now with the Mage Tarot deck, we're looking for the Magician or the Moon card, and you just saw me shuffle the Magician card. Okay, see, I just said that's what they're telling me in Astro. They said the atmosphere is all about things are not what they seem to be. They're not what they're appearing. Now, can you make that up? You just saw me shuffle right in front of you. Okay, and they want you to go within. They want you to use your hermit abilities, go within to cut through the illusion. Now, in order to cut through the illusion, you can power up your crystals, you can power up anything you have that you use, whether it's videos, incense, crystal balls, crystals, candles, okay? But they want you to use the stuff. Now, there was a time where I don't remember exactly when, but there was a time not too long ago that we were just supposed to leave that stuff sit, kind of, because we were supposed to use our own powers. Okay, well, now they're saying they want you to go within and use your candles, crystals, anything that you have. And if you don't have anything, maybe you want to just go for a ride and go to a store and see what God puts in your path, okay? But it's going within to find the answers and breaking through the illusions and the illusions and I just keep hearing not what it appears to be, like your mirror when it says objects are further than you think. It's not what you appears to be, that mirror thing when you're driving in your car and it used to be written in the mirror. Okay, so then we have the Ace. We have the Ace of Cups, but it's upside down. So more love is needed. Don't get mad when you find out that something's a lie. Don't get mad if your appointment gets canceled. Think of it the other way. So that's why they flipped it around. They don't want me just to say, well, Ace of Cups is all about love. They want me to flip it around. They did, because they wanted you to see that it's about you having to flip your perspective on everything that happens. You've been hearing a lot lately, go with the flow. Okay, well, you can go with the flow, but how are you reacting to it? Are you angry? Are you mad? Are you sad? Like yesterday when there was a no show, it's like, well, I was supposed to be sitting outside in the sun for a half hour waiting for this person to come over. The person didn't come over. I was chatting with my neighbor, Gary, via text, and everything that happened in that half hour would not have happened if I didn't have that appointment. I wouldn't be sitting out in the sun at 6 o'clock at night texting my neighbor. Okay, so everything happens for the purpose that is supposed to happen. Okay, so stay in love. Don't let your cup get dumped out because of your negativity. Very important. Keep questing the cue card. Keep questing the page of questing, page of wands. Okay, you're unstuck. Eight of Swords is upside down. You're unstuck. You don't feel like you're stuck. You don't feel stuck anymore. It's upside down. That's very good. Okay, St. Michael's saying, write about your thoughts and your feelings and focus on divine and perfect health. So once again, we're focusing on us. We're focusing on our writing down our dreams. When I said I get all this information in a download, like the title, the picture, what I'm supposed to tell you about the energy, I get that in Astro, and then I can either write it down or I can try to remember it. And I do both, but normally I remember what I'm supposed to do on the channel, but I don't remember all of the actual work that I did during the night. They keep that from me. But when it comes to my channeling for my podcast here, they make me remember. Okay, so Posh Randy, hello. So write about your thoughts and feelings and focus on divine and perfect health. So we're focusing on us. God is in charge and your home is protected by angels. So very important again to remember that you can leave your house. You don't have to be worried that somebody's going to break in. You can know that you're protected. Just like I said about the appointments canceling, there's a reason for them canceling. I had 2 or 3 appointments canceled just in the last few days. I've had a person hospitalized, a person dead. You know, all these things are happening, and I'm still balanced and going with the flow. What's the next thing I have to do? What's the next thing I have to do? Call them up, say, can you reschedule? They say, well, we can't reschedule for 3 months. Well, can you put me on the priority list? Okay, see, step by step by step, going with the flow, not being stuck, being unstuck, okay? Questing, page of wands, I'm questing, but I'm letting God is in charge, not me. Now, really important because it's so easy to get mad, frustrated. Well, I had that appointment today and I wanted tomorrow, you know, instead of going with the flow and just letting it all just happen. Okay. St. Michael says, believe and trust and keep your eye on the targeted intention. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're believing and trusting that the divine is in charge. We're keeping our eyes on the targeted intention. Okay, and the last one on top is we're bringing our manifestations into reality. Okay, so we got the 4 of Cups. That's where he's got 3 on the ground and 1 up here in his brain. He's brainstorming and he's bringing it down. He's going to set it down. He's going to take it from his mind to his heart. He's going to take it from 5D and higher and bring it into 4D. Okay, that's what we're doing. It's tough work, but we're doing it. Okay, now I'm going to clarify. So if you did not see the beginning of any of my videos, make sure you always watch from the beginning because everything is so important, from the thumbnail all the way to the end. Okay, so our top cards here, what's underneath the Hermit? Let's go a little bit deeper. 6 of Wands is underneath the Hermit. So if you can go within, you're going to feel like her on the card. Okay, so you see how her hands are up in victory. So it's a victory card. The Six of Wands, okay? But I read the energy. So even though a Six of Wands in your decks may mean A, B, and C, I'm reading the energy right now. Okay, so up like this. And you see all the light? I'm drawn to all the light. Okay, remember when I said about charging our crystals? Okay, so anything that you have, utilize it. Whether it's candles sitting on a shelf, decks of cards sitting in a box, crystals that need charging in the sun, whatever it is, utilize it. Don't let it sit. And take the Hermit energy and do the what's on this card. And we're bringing everything into the movie, right? We're bringing it into 4D. We're making it happen. All the things that we wanted to happen. Like, let's say some of you wanted Nasara. Some of you wanted the children safe, etc., etc. All these things are done up here. People arrested, people dying, okay? All this stuff's done up here, and now we're bringing it into 4D. That's why people are unexpectedly leaving, unexpectedly canceling, etc., etc. All this stuff is happening because we're bringing it into this realm, okay? So, so important. So now we're utilizing all the tools that we have. It's kind of like the roofer with all of his toolboxes. We're bringing all them tools out now, and we're going to fix that roof. Okay, so the Ace of Cups that was upside down is again a Four of Cups. Now remember that we had the Four of Cups here. So I'm going to explain this. There's the Four of Cups here. Here's the Four of Cups here. Okay, this card here, she's a little bit not as sure as herself. Okay, she's still got a few of them. I'm wondering. Okay. Gary's here. Yes, the roof analogy was for you. Okay, so the Four of Cups here. We still got something up in our head that we're trying to bring into reality. Now, remember when I said if I get two cards the same, it's very important because I'm using two decks. Now, it's clarifying the Ace of Cups upside down. So what it's clarifying is that make sure, once again, this is a repeated message all throughout this video. Stay positive when these unexpected, not what it appears things, when those things happen, stay positive and know it's for a reason. Oh, I got this flat tire because it prevented me from getting into an accident, etc. Okay, King of Cups is why you're not stuck anymore. You're not stuck anymore because you decided to take action and be the king of love, Dr. Love. You want to be full of love. And I'm drawn to his necklace because I wear one. I've worn it for 25, 30 years, okay? I'm drawn to his necklace. It's like a rosary. It's like, again, don't let things sit in the box. Take everything out. I took my tea set out a year or so ago. I took all my jewelry out and either sold it or I'm wearing it, okay, etc. Don't let nothing sit idle no more. Start using everything. Get the energy just flowing. Just like if you could see the air right now, remember the air card? Okay, air signs, okay. Okay, all right, couple more here. We've got the moon, okay? Remember I said we're looking for the magician and the moon. We got them both. There's the moon card. I told you, you could just feel it. That's under the page of questing. Now, what did I say? I said we're looking for what does not appear to be what it is. Keep searching, keep questing, because things are not what they appear. That's awesome. I love how the universe backs me up so I don't look like a fool. Hermit again. Okay, so that's a good way to end it, because we're repeating ourselves. See how I said you don't need long videos, 15, 20 minutes at the most? The Moon card, okay? The Hermit card. Going within, okay? See the picture? Going within, okay? What are we going within? Bringing that cup up here down to here. We had 2 4 cups. So we're bringing everything from the outer realms into reality, because nothing's as it appears. So lots and lots of repeated messages. And if I was to go on for another 20 minutes, I'm just wasting your time, because that's the energy. The energy is everything I just said. So the best thing to do is just rewind. Oh, remember, it's not rewind, it's replay. Okay, so just replay it, and that can be your message. You don't need to have a long video. You don't. Okay, and the last thing Archangel Michael wants to say is to ask him for help. When you're in your hermit mode, when you're charging your crystals, lighting your candles, your incense, dusting off your crystal balls, bringing out your other cards that you might have, do some new readings. This is what we're doing. We're stirring up the energy. Okay? Thanks for listening.